Okay, so here is clip number 2 out of 4 from Obama's response on abortion that we're going to respond to. Just quote clip number 2.
I am pro-choice. I believe in Roe versus Wade, and I come to that conclusion not because I'm pro-abortion, but because ultimately I don't think women make these decisions casually. I think they wrestle with these things in profound ways, in consultation with their pastors or their spouses or their doctors, their family members.
Okay, try this. I am pro-choice when it comes to slavery because I think slave owners don't come to their decisions about owning slaves lightly.
They think about it in profound ways and
They do.
discuss it with many people. That's just a bad reason for anything that's a wrenching moral and ethical decision, like he stated earlier or next.
Just the fact, and I would agree that women don't take this decision lightly. I think there are very few women that get pregnant and it's just an immediate, very easy decision to have an abortion. I think, and I would say that some pro-lifers imply that. And I would say that that's a false implication. I think that is the very, very small minority of women, okay? However, no matter how not lightly they take the decision, that does not prove whether abortion is right or wrong. That
no matter the difficulty of the decision does not determine whether or not it's moral or immoral.
Exactly.
And even
or
if you
whether or
struggle
not you
with
come
something,
to the right conclusion.
yeah.
I mean, I could have struggled with the decision to become pro-life. Does that mean that pro-life is right now? I mean, is this going to go back and forth? Whoever struggles more, that's the person that's right. I mean, that does not follow.
Well, I mean, and if you make it the position, the slavery analogy I think is about the best one. But if you make the argument that, well, as long as you struggle with the decision, as long as you really think about it, then whatever outcome you come to is okay. I mean, that could apply, like you said, to slavery. It could apply to suicide. I bet a lot of people who commit suicide don't usually probably just do it as a snap decision. They probably think long and hard about it, and yet we still say that suicide is a bad option.
Well, and what struck me as interesting is he makes this great distinction that he's not pro-abortion, that he's pro-choice, but then he talks about women struggling over this issue. And the real question behind those two statements is, why does he not want to be identified as pro-abortion? Why do women struggle over the issue? I mean, you don't hear about people struggling over whether or not to have their tonsils out or their wisdom teeth out.
Right.
So when the real question is, why are you addressing this issue as something you don't want to be identified with? He does not want to be known for supporting abortions, and he knows that women struggle over it and that it's a struggle morally and ethically, but he doesn't say why.
Right.
Which the obvious answer would be because it's taking the life of a child.
Right.
But, he can't go there.
Right. And you were going to say something.
I was going to say, I think that if he's saying that, this is something, I am pro-choice, and, this is a decision that, I believe this way, well, like you were saying, Liz, if he's going to say, I'm not pro-abortion, but I am pro-choice, well, why? I mean, isn't that distinction above your pay grade?
Oh, reference to the last show.
Okay.